It's day 52, and I'm back in the comfort zone. Well, there's a couple of little things to get done at the start. For the most part, what I'd like to get done today is checking off Nick's affinity mission. And I have no idea how I'm going to handle the editing for that. It's going to be a lot of traveling with a bunch of quick visits to various places all over the Commonwealth. What'll probably happen is I will wing it, and then tomorrow me is going to have to deal with the editing. But
Mom?
first,
Dad? I'm... I'm home.
it's nice that she's calling them
Kasumi?
mom and dad.
Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Are you all gonna be okay now?
Yes, you have made our family whole again.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her.
Is that it? Normally you get a reward. Maybe I should have asked for
Mr.
the
Nakano.
reward.
I need to speak to you. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss.
There we go.
Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
Unless they're caps, I completely agree.
What's in this collection?
Things he picked up out at sea or trading at different towns he visited. I never really sat down and looked through it all.
You don't need to do that. You keep your father's collection.
I say, knowing that he's going to give it to
for
me
your
anyway.
family.
Thank you. Perhaps we'll need it someday.
Or not.
God knows plenty has happened to us already. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again. This is how it should be.
So I think in my attempt to show humility, I gave up the opportunity to get myself a free random legendary, which is usually back here in the shed. I'm going to go take a peek and see whether or not I can dig it up anyway.
No accounting for taste.
Nope, I just gave up a free legendary. Oh well, I'm not gonna reload just for that. The first place on the list is going to be Forville. We have that quest from several days ago to turn in, but along the way, we have targets. Hey, how about that? I actually hit something with a scope. Any mopping up to do? It's experience points. Well, no. Take a peek and see if they were legendary. Probably weren't. 3 bottle caps. You know what? As long as I'm stopping in Forville, I might as well pick up just about whatever there is to pick up, so I can buy some more ingredients for Jet.
Welcome back. Are you here for the talk or to buy a souvenir?
Nope, I'm here to buy dirt.
I'll take a look, sure.
We have a great selection of souvenirs.
The quest to turn in shall be in here. And if we could avoid a sermon, that would be great. Where's our guy? Ah,
Have you completed the task that the Four has assigned you?
that you assigned me?
Here you go.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll take that from you now.
My precious.
You are a true servant of the Four. From this artifact, we can see that the Four's influence is felt across the world.
I should get going.
Until he opens again.
Let's go ahead and see what level 120 has for us. It's nothing too exciting. Well, I suppose more levels in Grim Reaper Sprint isn't exactly boring, but we knew this was coming, so... Oh, there we go. We just got our notification that the hustings will be in 3 days, and I guess that means off we go. Since the rest of the day's activities will be revolving around the Eddie Winter holotapes, let's go ahead and take a look at the case notes. Age 200 plus, okay. Okay, so that's basically just reiterating what we already knew. Let's go ahead and pop that first holotape in.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. You fat, lazy piece of shit. I knew this arrangement was too good to be true. Let's join forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet? Work mutually against the common enemy? Well, you put the nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job? Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open. If you see a uniform, you get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming. Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the projects to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations, I give the job to you. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your third chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow months of planning, all in 2 minutes. Congratulations, Johnny. You got me. You and your pals sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell this funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in at night. In that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street. Yeah. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Holy shit. It's one thing to get screwed over by someone to threaten them, but to threaten their family, like their daughter, that's, well, I mean, we were told the guy's a scumbag, so I guess there's nothing surprising there.
Message to Robert Cooper. Bobby, we discussed this. You hooking up with your stepsister is your own friggin' business. But you talk in your sleep. Look, maybe you babble about baseball or sing show tunes. Or could be you chat about those 3 bodies Colin O'Malley dumped in the sand trap of Arlington Greens. You want to take that chance? I know I don't. Sorry, Robert. The girl's gotta go. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Our first visit shall be, I don't know the names of any of these police stations. So we'll just say this police station, which conveniently has a map marker. Let's see. Oh, technical document. Don't know how I missed that.
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure. Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano. But what happened in Danvers? I hardly know what to say. Your people turned that theater into a slaughterhouse.
Shoot to kill.
Those people are dead on your orders, not mine. And for no conceivable reason I can see. So let's meet. Just the 2 of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place.
So I wasn't planning on assaulting,
Eddie Winter.
what is this
signing
place
off.
called? I don't remember what it's called. But I remember from a previous episode, I was going to assault it with the Brotherhood of Steel because they Libertalia, there we go. Because they happen to be there, and well, they're here now, so let's go ahead and do that. I thought that was a corpse of something I had hit. But, oh, you hear that noise? That's Fat Man. Or a Fat Man. No, you can see what's left of the vertebrate down there. Alright, is there any way we can see the guy with the Fat Man from here? I gotta remember, even if I'm hidden, that doesn't mean that Nick right next to me is hidden. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if that's a target there, but that little red triangle that I was confusing for a map marker in well, a couple episodes ago, that's actually my recon scope picking up a target, which means, well, meant that I could take the shot knowing that I had it. Let's give a quick scan over everything, see whether or not. No, nope, no easy pickings. Now, just because I got that one guy with the Fat Man doesn't mean that, you know, some guy standing right next to him won't immediately pick it up. That's just gonna hit the railing.
Your last stand.
Oh. Okay.
Something out there.
Oh. Oh. Okay, still in danger.
I got all day.
Okay, hidden means I can quickly stop and put down some food. As long as we're scouting out the boats, I should probably, you know what, I should have the fists out, not the Guardian.
Unless you're hounding for a green
Well,
suntan,
I was trying to avoid getting in the water, but as long as I'm... Oh, come on, you. There we go. Search the giblets. You know, if I could actually pick out the Fat Man from there, I'd actually shoot it off the edge. I have no use for it. For the weight of the ammunition, I'd rather just carry bullets than a Fat Man. I am going to swim there, though. I'm not going to take that cable car thing.
This is gonna be fun!
Of course, now I have to figure out how to get up there.
Where's the little...
That guy took a punch. He didn't. Yep. Line up one by one. Worked so well for the last 5 guys.
You're in for it now. Don't underestimate us again.
Or our ability to teleport through walls. Well, my ability to teleport through walls.
Playing games with me, huh?
Blitz is ridiculous. Take a quick peek for... Yeah, I'm not taking
When
that
you turn
food.
up, you're dead.
Pretty sure that that food actually raises the disease risk pool. Not just its radiation.
No sign of him now.
It's kind of wishful thinking of this guy to think that after killing everyone but him, that I decided that I was done. Although to be fair, I don't see... Oh, he's probably up on the roof. Oh, no one in here. Take dirty water. The only significant thing that you'll find in here is... Oh, I thought this was 15% extra damage on a combat shotgun. This is a very damaging weapon. No room for it in my build, but I am absolutely going to take it. Now, where was our route upstairs? Ah, here it is. Okay, so where is... There you are.
I figured it might be prettier from up here.
Oh, here's one of these awesome-looking Chinese assault rifles we haven't seen in a few days. If I recall, there's something to be had over here in this... Yeah, we're not getting into it. Oh, Nick.
Go on.
Security's too tight. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Done and done.
All right, let's see if Nick can pull that one off.
Goodness. They've got this locked down tighter than a... Nope. Open for business.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize he could open master terminals. Well done, Nick. Well, to be fair, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more interesting than common loot. But it's ours now. I think we have one last tape on us.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Time to start thinking about a vacation. How does 6 weeks in Ireland sound to you? Dublin, Galway Bay, Waterford. Maybe a week in that little bed and breakfast in Kilkenny. And don't worry, we don't have to take my cousin Stephen with us. Let him get out of the country on his own. I told him to threaten that cop, not blast him in the face with a shotgun. He can rot in that abandoned fishery down in Union Wharf for all I care. Love you. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Now, the next police department on the list is a little worse for wear. Let's see. Here's our terminal. Somehow working after all these years.
Message to Charlotte Wen. My dear Miss Wen, I hope you're well. After our little joint venture this past May, you should be. If memory serves correctly, that pallet of Buffout earned you a small fortune, and Wu Li 8 years in a state correctional facility. So I got to thinking, why not do it again? We both love the same things, money and destroying people who get in our way. Together we'll outmaneuver them all. Boston will be ours for the taking. Let them play checkers. We'll play chess. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Next on the list is the Bad TFL station. I have no idea what that actually stands for. I assume the first letter is Boston. And that's the sum total of my guess. Usually there's random event here, but guess not today. Let's go in and say hello.
We have to distract this turret until the others find a way to shut it off. Keep pulling the short straw. This better be worth it. How do we know I'm not risking my ass breaking into an empty broom closet? Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, firearm, and lasers.
There you go.
One of those things locked up as evidence. Besides, why would they install a turret to guard a probe closet? Good point.
So it's possible that these guys are actually leveled to me because this is an interior.
Nothing there now.
Doesn't look like it. Nothing there now. Oh man, you guys did not do well.
What the hell was that? Hey.
Hearing shit.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Hey,
I must have a concussion. I'm
Must have
fucking
been one hell of a disagreement to merit all this.
Who's there? What the fuck was that?
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Getting shook up over nothing.
Sure made a mess of this place, didn't they?
Perfect.
That particular locker was not the one we were looking for, just some ammo. Always take handcuffs. I think handcuffs have screws? Oh, worked for once. Now you see, while there's still no match for me, that shot actually did a little bit of damage. So they are actually leveled to me to some degree.
Someone's coming. Something out. Look who's back.
Oh, come on, Valentine. If you're gonna shoot at him, but don't stand in front of me.
They won't be bothering anybody now.
Let's do the full lap before we
I swear I must
hit the evidence locker. Oh, I think that's the holotape right there.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov, I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that. I mean, come on. One bullet, halfway across town, and you blew Ron Treviot's head clean off. You, sir, are an artist. Are all the assassins from Russia as good as you? I seriously doubt it. But listen, your secret's safe with me.
And back to the entrance. Ah, there's our evidence locker. Did we get a key? Looks like we did.
Hell of a weekend with all this.
Tons of whiskey. Oh, tons of whiskey bottles. That's decidedly less interesting.
Detective Valentine. Nick. Listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset. But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon, and they laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes and incriminate all known associates, and them needing a legitimate op and a real task force to make it all look like Winter was the focus. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BADTFL, all on the books. For his cooperation, Winter will be granted total immunity. It's over. Effective immediately, Operation Winter's End is to cease all investigations and operations. The task force is hereby disbanded.
So there we have the story of Eddie Winter and why he made those holotapes. Doesn't answer the question of what crime resulted in a fat man being left here. You know what? Let's I was gonna close the door, but I guess that door doesn't close. So next person who comes by has a fun surprise for him. Next up on the list is actually not one of the police stations, because it turns out you don't actually need to have Nick with you when you pick up the holotapes. So what I think I'm going to do is get involved with this firefight, whatever it is, and then I'm going to send Nick on ahead. And then I'm going to catch up with an old friend.
You're still alive?
Just making sure that everything here is actually hostile. Yeah. God, I love this gun. It's certainly not all application. But when something like that comes up, duelist walking. Alright, well, before I send Nick forward, though, I imagine there's a whole bunch he wants to chat about.
In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
Turned out to be quite an adventure.
Yeah, a whole island trying to kill us. Here's hoping the next case just takes us to some dingy bar. I could use a slow one. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
I'm guessing you're not done.
Hey.
So, Dima is dead. After all that talk about trying to accept him as family, we end up getting him killed anyway.
I'm sorry things worked out this way, Nick.
Thanks. I'm glad you care that much, at least. It's just... it hurts more this time around. This was close to home. Let's just hit the road, all right? I don't think I can talk about this anymore.
Did you have anything to say about the winter tape we just
Hey,
found?
Valentine.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for him.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on them.
Heads up.
I'm all in. You all right? You need something?
We were going to send you on your way.
Your call. You change your mind, though, you come find me. I'll be at home.
And whatever just blew up, I'm going to have a peek on. Again, if there's a firefight to be had. Okay, it sounds like it's a bit out. And I don't want to spend the whole day chasing fights because that'll be literally all we do. So I think Curry's actually one of the first companions we met. Didn't start playing alongside her for the longest time, but let's see how she's doing now.
So you're the one that wants to put a robot brain in G519? You know she's a synth. We're supposed to protect them.
Glory? She wanted new memories. She knew her personality would be all but erased. These are just different memories. Perhaps better ones.
I don't know. Maybe I should just let her go.
So that's interesting. The doctor said her personality would be all but erased, which is a bit damning to the whole procedure. So there's a couple options to persuade, but let's ask the question.
What would G5 have wanted?
G5 was scared. Like most synths, she was terrified the Institute would find her and send her back. I tried to convince her that she could live free. as herself. But she didn't listen.
Okay, so she was not just given the option of remaining herself, Lori actually tried to convince her to, and she decided not to. Still questionable, but, here we are.
Her sacrifice will give someone else the gift of life.
I think she'd like that. Fine. Do it. Do it now, before I change my mind.
Curie, let's begin.
I should see this through.
Terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest? What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions, Vulnerability, Robotic, Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
Is that really you, Curie?
Yes. You sound so different with these ears.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insides feel peculiar. What is that?
You might be feeling grief for a friend.
This unit has no friends, but... there. My chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr. Burrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity. Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
Curie is absolutely adorable. Oh, you wanted to chat? I mean, after what's happened,
Hey there.
Listen, G519 went through a lot. But she was good. Solid. I hope a little of that's still there. And if it isn't, make sure all of this was worth it.
What was G5 like?
Tough. Tough enough the SRB had to strip her mind. More than once. When I saw G5, she didn't even recognize me. But I owed her from my time in the Institute. That's all I'm going to say.
hey, fair enough.
Losing G5 was tough. But I think she would have wanted her death to mean something. See you back at HQ.
Now that we have Curie outside for the first time in her synth body, let's see if she has anything
Heads
to
up.
say about it.
Remember, to breathe. I keep thinking if I forget to do this, no more Curie.
You'll notice if
And
you forget.
suddenly, all this excitement we do, there is an element of something new. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Here's some advice. Keep your limbs attached from now on.
I will do so. That was strange. I laughed. I will be fine. It is coming to me. Quickly, I hope. Just bear with me. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware.
All right. Next police station on our list is next to Diamond City. Looks like we're going to be close quarters with whatever's in here, which is going to be rat roaches.
But still, too much radiation too quickly can... There is a lot more of this up here than I was led to believe.
Didn't you have a gun? Maybe it got knocked out of her hand. Ah, here's our terminal.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
See if Cricket has anything worth buying.
Cricket.
Come on, come on! Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Just think how damn good it'll feel holding one of these.
And of course I forgot that I'd cleared out anything worth selling and have 0 caps on me. Piper, what are you doing here?
Piper.
You're not going to
Head my
believe
way?
what happened. Shan Kowalski tried to kiss me.
Hey, Nat.
Hey lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy. What I do?
Piper just
I
doesn't
knocked him
care.
on his ass. Now I've got detention. Okay.
That's...
New issue of Public Occurrences. View from the vault. An outsider's perspective on the Commonwealth.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's not how that was supposed to play out, but if it was, that's really sad. But
I hear you've been asking
again,
questions around town.
I'm
What,
pretty sure that's
Diamond
not the
City's got
intended
2
way that
private
that
jets now?
particular event is supposed to play
Don't walk
out.
outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
You're back.
Ellie.
How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I have been declared Queen of Fire Harbor. You may bow.
Oh boy. It's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with the smartasses?
That's kind of
All
the
right.
job.
I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
So there are a couple more cases we can take here. I figure might as well start the missions, and if we get to them, we get to them.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
So given that we're back in the Commonwealth, I don't see any harm with dawdling around taking care of these side quests. We can sleep just about anywhere out here, and, well...
Nice Pip-Boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, nice day, too. You should just keep walking. Same with you. Uh-huh.
Heard there was some trouble over at that Vault 81. Something about a quarantine? You know anything about that?
Nope.
Sweet.
Alright, let's see if we have anything interesting to find around here. Ooh, red dress. Never have too many red dresses. Well, I suppose you really can't, but... Let's see... No, we don't need missiles. Those are all too easy to accidentally pick up. Let's look under the bed because we're not getting a map marker. Ooh, yellow trench coat. That might be interesting. I remember the last case had a button underneath a table. Watch, there'll be just like a note somewhere that says, oh, he's over here. Oh, and there it is. Okay, surgery receipt. Well, that doesn't bode well. Well, if some surgery was had, Dr. Sun
Hey,
probably
Doc,
knows about it.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Let's stay on track.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what?
Kinda.
Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
You there. We need to talk.
What's the problem?
The problem is that I've learned that you killed my son Nelson. Is this true?
So, who the hell is Nelson? I mean, let's be honest. Probably. But I have no recollection, well, let's find out.
I didn't kill Nelson. Whoever told you that was lying.
You are an easy target for anyone trying to shift blame off themselves. If it wasn't you, then who was it? Do you know who killed Nelson?
This could be fun.
I want to know who told you it was me.
I heard it from Morosky. Low-life Kim Pusher from Good Neighbor. Maybe he has some reason to bring trouble down on you. So, do you know anything about who killed Nelson?
You know, I am going to be honest.
I have no idea.
All right. I'll take your word for it. For now. But if I hear that you were the one lying to me...
I want your glasses. Oh well.
Where'd all this blood come from?
How did you
Just
not
ran to the
notice
basement.
this? As a doctor, you'd think that this would be the kind of thing that...
Don't let the stress of life kill you.
Oh, well.
Relax with some chems. Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just
dear.
about done. Our little mistake is finally
Looks
going
like
to
it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Oh,
Yes?
naughty,
And all the
naughty.
little things
You're not
go in
supposed to be
values for
down here,
evidence.
but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do?
Just
I didn't
besides
do
completely
anything.
dismembering him.
It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
You would be wise to listen. This is a mercy being offered to you.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh.
I mean, if it's an
God.
accident, you probably only get like
But
3
there's so much
days.
blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
That's one way to do it. You know, I'll take your loot. Ooh, lab
What's
coat.
going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
It was. Yeah, you know, I'll be right with you. Oh, that's all stealing.
Doc.
All right.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into, little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. The facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker
Well,
was
it
willing
looks
to go
like it
that
kinda
far
did.
to protect his reputation?
You know, I'm not really interested in trying to interrogate this guy. Let's just say it's not his fault.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault.
Okay,
Moron and
you
his
could have been a
damn
little bit more
appearance
humble
over
about
practice
that.
mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security.
Yeah, you probably should.
Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
Still stealing. Oh well.
Is the world full of such tragedy? I thought this was only in books. But you tried to make it better, at least.
I sure did.
Hey, do you need some? Can I help you?
No? Well, yeah, let's ask her
Your
her thoughts.
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth atypical, less extreme, more?
That was it.
As you say.
Any trek to this part of the map warrants a stopover in Hangman's Alley, which has long since been my primary hub. Also figured as long as I was here, I'd get some new digs for Curie, and I gave her a weapon that fits that French accent of hers. Alright, let's get moving, Curie. We still have work to do today. And I don't think we're going to get all of it done in this one day, but, well, we're going to get as much as we possibly can. These are Minutemen, right? Yeah. One less. I wasn't actually coming to the vault, this was just on the way, but, well, something set that off. Not seeing what, though?
What?
You know what, I was just going to walk by, but as long as I have, oh, we can see Curie. I always forget that my companions are nowhere near as stealthy as I am. So next police station on the list is this one that was formerly home to a bunch of super mutants. I'm not seeing any right now. It looks like this place is as clear as it was the last time. Well, it wasn't clear the last time. It's as clear as it was when we left the last time. Hey, Curie, are you able to,
What do you want?
Go check that out.
I must apologize.
No? Oh well. Oh, you know what? I think I picked up this one already. I was wondering why I had so many markers on my map. This was one of the couple that I had before Valentine gave me the quest in the first place. The last police station of the day, I'm guessing, because we seem to be getting a bit of evening creeping up on us, is going to be in Natick, which we have not been to in this playthrough yet. We've been here. This is about as far west in this area of the map as we've been. We picked up the fusion fuel source for Buddy's plane that he built underground in there. Oh. One of those was legendary. You know, that I was about to say that's not terrible, but that's kind of terrible. Earlier in the game, that might be nice if you're actually building a melee build early in the game, but you don't. Melee builds early in the game are pretty difficult. Not impossible. Well, I say that. I've never attempted it before. Generally speaking, you start out... Well, rifles make most sense early in the game because of ammo availability. Doesn't hurt to be a bit stealthy here in Natick. Natick can be a bit of something to worry about. Let's see what we have in the Natick Police Department. Oh, sweet roll. Okay, so somehow upstairs... Oh. Lots of technical documents from this. So back downstairs. And there's our fourth holotape. Well, not our fourth, but the fourth.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Dinner tonight. Me, you, and Arthur Black. Reservations are for 7 at the Cornerstone Grill. Don't worry. I'll make sure Arthur's on his best behavior. No stabbing the waiter for a fucked up drink order, like what happened in Charlestown. Even though the prick deserved it. Love you. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Whoa. Oh, damn. Yeah, not a fuck was given by that guy. His friend just gets offed by a landmine and he just keeps on trucking. What I would like to do is see what his friend was carrying, because Brotherhood of Steel, you never know. You know, you probably should consider being a bit more careful.
Area sweep, now!
As long as I have Brotherhood backing me up, I figure might as well have a peek around. I hear rocket launchers. I don't know how much of a worry a rocket launcher is for me. I can probably survive one, but ideally that's not one of those things that you want to have to worry about. Belly. Well, let's take the shot. I know that won't be the last of the difficult things in here, and well, always experience point hunting. So let's do a sweep of this area, see if there's anything worth killing. Well, whatever is here just took out a vertibird, so I'm getting real finicky picking which gun I want out. Hard to go wrong with the Guardian. Oh, that's 2 vertibirds downed in not a lot of space. Wonder who's winning the fight.
Contact lost. Well, that's that.
Well, that answers my question. Okay, so whatever blew up there... Oh, it was just a car. For a second I thought it was a robot that blew up. 2 fusion cores on him. Freezing Western Revolt... Nah. Kinda cool. But, nah.
Resuming combat operations. Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Don't know why I thought I needed a cue ball.
Someone is nearby. Perhaps they are friendly.
Well, as long as we're here, let's have a peek in here. And not walk in a door with an automatic explosive combat rifle.
I believe a sniper has found us. That
Sniper?
is the word, yes?
I don't think it's a sniper that we're worried about here. Certainly a novel way to go after 2 ghouls. The far one and the close one. No, put this away. Thank you.
Be careful. Violent engagement can result in a variety of injuries. I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
That's so cute. What Curie said, not the pile of dead ghouls. You know, I was just thinking, how much further am I going to be able to go before going overweight? The answer was exactly that much. I'll use this medical box to drop a bunch of stuff. Well, that freed up some. Was there anything of note in here, or is it just a bunch of ghouls to punch? I mean, there's definitely that.
Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
Well, I still see the brackets moving, which means that there's something else in here. Wonder if that terminal upstairs opens that door. And the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and take care of that snack before we get into a fight. Or immediately after getting into a fight. Oh, well, it was in there. So I guess it's Ninja 3.
My primary objective is not combat.
Okay, brackets are still twitching just a bit.
Modern water is quite contaminated. Be careful.
Okay, a master lock safe probably has something interesting in it for it to be all the way at the basement of this place, but it looks like that's about the sum total I'm gonna find down here. Well, it is proper dark around here. You can sure see the difference between the True Knights mod, you know, here in the Commonwealth versus the DLC. Barely see that vertibird till it practically landed on me. Here's hoping it doesn't crash into the building. So I have the vertibird taking me to Taffington Boathouse. It's the closest place to where I figure I'll need to start tomorrow. It hits me that I forgot to talk to Ellie after I finished the Earl Sterling case, but that will be the last time we're in Diamond City. So next time we're there, I'll be able to close that up. Hopefully the Brotherhood, you know, they're not too perceptive. So I managed to get the hustings started over at Fortville. Picked up a bunch of the Eddie Winter holotapes, closed the Eddie Sterling case. I'm sure there was other things that I've already forgot. Oh, I picked up Kiri. It'll be nice to travel with her for the next little while. But that will have to wait for tomorrow, and I will see you then.